On April 27, 2010, one day before President Obama visited Macon, Missouri, concerned Americans rallied for freedom. The crowd began arriving an hour before the event and soon numbered more than 1,100. Special guests included Congressman Blaine Luetkemeyer, Congressman Roy Blunt, Carl Bearden, John Loudon, Jesse Foster, and Paul Kurtman. Cindy O'Laughlin and her family hosted the Stand Up Missouri rally and kicked off the event.
I was told that not very many people would come tonight, maybe because, people are scared to stand up and speak their piece and stand their ground and defend their families. And I said, no, I think there'll be a big crowd there because we're all Americans and we want to know, Barack Obama, can you hear us now? If you haven't heard us, you're going to hear us in November. Woo! Yeah.
Are you ready to stand up, America? Yeah! Now is the time to stand. Now is the time to stand. Now is the time to act. And now is the time to remind all of our elected officials that they work for us, and especially the president as he comes by. So tomorrow, if you're going to be in the area and line the street to greet him, we've got a few extra of these signs, because now is the time to let them know November is coming. Thank you.
I was listening to the radio on the way down here, and it turns out that President Obama is making these stops because his poll numbers are low and he feels as though he needs to reconnect with the American people. Well, I got a message for President Obama. You have no business reconnecting with anything except the United States Constitution. Amen. So I'm gonna rattle it again. I'm gonna fall back on my military experience for 1 second here, for just a moment. When I was in boot camp, boot camp isn't the battle. Boot camp trains, motivates, and it prepares you to activate. Right. That's the purpose of boot camp. Right. That's the purpose of all your training. You don't win battles by going to boot camp. You don't win battles by training. They help in winning the battle. The way you win, it's hard. People sweat, people bleed. But the reason we fight is because we believe that it's worth it. It's worth it for us and it's worth it for our posterity. And guess what? November is coming. Yeah! That's the battle. That is the battle.